This is Natalie from LineDotArrow from the Netherlands, and today is the day. It's the 7th of April, and that means the envelope project 2025 is going to start. And I was so looking forward to this project. It is a collaboration that I'm doing together with the very sweet and talented Tracie Fox from Tracie Fox Creative, as you can see. And she was so kind enough to make a visual that has the whole planning for 11 days. And there will be links. This image will be available on her website. And each day when a new video is being released, there will be a link. You don't have to do anything except click on the image, and it will take you straight to the video of that day, or maybe the videos of that day, but to that video of that person that is doing the collaboration today, or in that day, sorry. So that is very useful, and you can keep track of everything you saw. I just printed it because I want to make sure I see all the videos. I'm pretty sure you already saw Tracie's paper, or if you didn't, you can watch her video, of course. It is also, I will also link it down below. No, I will not link it down below because it's going to be in here. But yeah, make sure you check her video, of course, because this is the first day of the 11 days we are going to play with those free papers. The papers will be available on Tracie's Kofi page or shop. I'm not sure if it's called a page or a shop. I think it's both. And I have a set of papers on mine. I will link down the website where you can see this image. And yeah, make sure you follow along and have some fun creating. This is my paper. I have a envelope template with some little bits and bobs. Then I have these. More of these. I also try to add some pink and some florals. So you can go like on the pink side, but also the traditional airmail and well, the red, white and blue colors. Of course, I already prepared items to work with, but I just want to show you the envelope that I created with Tracie's paper. And of course you can mix up the things, but yeah, I really wanted to work with these first. And my envelope is just a sort of a letter from a lady to her guy, to her boyfriend, her fiance, maybe even her husband, I'm not sure. It's just a story that I made up. And in that letter, in that envelope, she put all things for him that are important to her, and things they want to do. Like this is the actual postcard. I didn't put any writing at the back, but I did some stamping, so you can still journal on this if this is going to be in your journal. And she sent him a picture. I did some stamping on that picture. I really like this. And on the back, she added a little cluster of things that she wants to do. She wants to go dinner and dance. She sends him a sweet card, and then there's a theater performance, and those just stick in here. Like this, I really like this. Meet me at 7. And then also there is an invoice because she wanted him to pay too. She's very modern. But this is just a joke. But I put in the train ticket and the hotel receipt and of course an invoice. And I had fun playing with these. And this is just my take on it. But there are several options. You can even put envelopes together, make a little booklet from all these envelopes and start decorating, of course. But I wanted to create one with just the papers and not do any sewing. And I have footage on how I made this, but I will add it later. Because I am struggling lately with YouTube and the internet. I'm not sure why, but it takes me 3, 4, 5, sometimes 6 hours to upload one video that isn't even 1 hour long. Maybe it's my provider, I have to check. We did lose internet during the week, so yeah, maybe that's the issue. But yeah, let me start and create a beautiful envelope. So I cut out all the elements. Most of the elements are already inked. This is my envelope. I want to ink on this. So let me first do that real quick, because I forgot to ink this one. So I inked, and I want to line this with some fabric. And this is just a fabric, well, sheet. I hope it will fit. Didn't really measure, but I have several pieces. I thought this would work. Yeah, this can work. I'm going to glue it down with just the regular glue stick, this one. Not too much glue, otherwise if I put it on the sewing machine, my needle is going to get sticky. Well, I think I already put too much glue on. So I'm saying one thing but doing the other. Maybe I need to do it like so. Yeah. Okay, so now I need to refold. Yeah, I'm not sure about this piece. Maybe I'm going to okay, I'm ripping it inwards too much. Just going to cut it. Okay, this goes inwards. So I need to cut off these. So I'm just going to line this completely with the fabric. Cut off the angles the same way that you do with the envelope itself. I'm debating if I'm going to do some sewing around the borders of the envelope first or when I decorate it, but I think I will do it before I start decorating, so I don't have to be afraid this will come off. I'm still not certain about this piece. No, this piece, to be honest. I think I'm gonna cut this like so. I think that would be best. And I also can cut off this piece and this piece, because I do believe that will make the envelope a little bit more bulky on the inside. and it doesn't have any use to have it over here. So yeah. And I'm folding this, and at the same time I'm thinking, well, what if I just put it this way? And then that'd be awesome. But yeah, I'm going for a fabric lining, and maybe I'm going to create one during the collab the other way around. Maybe that's fun too. So I'm just going to sew a little bit around the border, and then we can decorate the envelope. So I sewn around the borders. It still looks nice this way too. Okay, I'm not certain yet. Maybe I changed my mind. But let me think about things that I can put on the envelope. On the front side. And of course I have things to put in. Let me see, I thought I had a piece of, yes, I do have that. Okay, and I think I will put the fabric on the outside. I really like that. And I have the stamps over here. I have this. Another stamp. This stamp. Let me see. I really like this piece too. I do like the blue one. Maybe I need to put this over here and this on top. Yeah, maybe I'm going to do this. I think I like this. Okay, this is going to be one piece. I'm going to glue this on to the envelope. I'm still debating if I need to sew this on, but I think you will see it on the inside. So I'm not going to sew it on to the envelope directly, but I think I will do some stitching over here. So I will put this one over here. So I changed my mind. I'm going to use the fabric on the outside, just because I can. I really like it. Yeah. So let me do some sewing on these items. Sew these together, and I have some messy stitching over here. I'm trying to keep some of the strings on to give it a more grungy look. I did change my mind. I don't want this. About this piece, I have a piece of ribbon that I sewn this Canada postcard thing on, and I think I'm going to put it on the other side. This is going to be on definitely, for sure. But I want something over here, maybe a postage stamp thing. So let me check what I got. I found a few different stamps. And one of these is like a frame. So I want to use that for this piece. Going to use blue ink. And this can be glued on. It's not exactly the size, but it is sort of fitting, so I'm okay with that. It's to be on this side. And what else do I got? I'm not going to use anything of this, but these are from Elizabeth Craft Design. These are the postage stamps number 1. I'm not sure if there is a number 2 or even more numbers. I have no idea. And I have these. And this has, I thought it had something. No, it does not. Let me get the other stamp. Oh, this one. It has the word card style. It's a mess on my desk. Maybe this over here. Maybe I need to use the frame. I don't know. Or this frame. Does this frame work too? Yeah. And this frame I'm going to, use blue or maybe black. No, I'm going for black. And then the word I'm going to print or ink in red. Yeah. Do I have it the right way? Yes. Because I really like using the stamps. I always forget that I have stamps, and I have so many, or enough, and I don't use them, which is a shame because they are so pretty. I Okay, I'm not certain if I want to put something in on the front. So this can go like so. Maybe that's fun. That could work. Oh, where are my scissors? Over here. Just need to cut off, and I just want to poke the holes. I can't find anything today. It's all in front of me, but it's all in a different place, I think. I don't know. I am having struggles finding my stuff in my craft room, but I think everybody has issues finding stuff. I don't think I'm the only one. And no matter how big of a desk you have, you always end up in this area. I do. Okay, I want this glued on, but not completely. So I can slide this over, and I'm going to just put an eyelet in here. So this can go over here. Okay, I think I can glue this down. And it's a mess on the back side. Okay. Maybe I need to add some glue here too. Then I can slide this sort of over here. Yes. And I believe I had tickets in here too, if I'm correct. Okay, I was interrupted for a little. I had this over here, but I think I will put this in here. I want to add this one over here. I also want to do something with this little, but I'm going to do something for the inside maybe with this piece. I really like these. can slide this in here too. Okay, I need to make a little bit more room. So yeah, for now I think this is sort of okay. I'm just debating if I want to put eyelets in here. I think it needs to have eyelets. Oh, I broke it at the back side, but yeah. I'm going to leave it anyway. So we have this. Now I have to think about how I'm going to close this. I also want an eyelet in here. In this corner. Yeah, I like this. Okay, let me put these together. I'm not sure if the glue will hold on the fabric. I have no idea. We will see. I think it's a good glue, but it's not fabric glue. Okay, I just need to leave this to dry a little. Ooh, this is cute. Do I want to ink on the fabric? Maybe. Just a little? Yeah. I want it. Because it makes it more vintage. The only thing is, now I can't ink anymore on the edges that are already glued together. So, yeah. That's a bummer. But okay. Maybe we can do it like so. Yeah. For the inside, I said I wanted something over here on the outside maybe. Yeah, I can glue this on. Okay. I like this. Need to clean my hands a little because otherwise all the ink that I have on my hands will go on the fabric of the envelope. I like this. I really like it. And it feels like it's actually made from fabric only. Oh. What a glue. It's not working. It is a good glue. This is, I believe this is the brand, or it's art glitter glue. So it's supposed to be good glue. It's a brand that comes with the glue press. Nouveau. But I think because it's fabric, I need to push on harder and have more glue added. I think that's the issue. And I also need to let it dry. Okay, let me try and see that what I can put in. Obviously, I'm not able to put everything in. I like this photograph. Maybe I can merge these together. But do they still fit? Yeah. I also like this one a lot. And maybe this one. Okay. Yeah, this is a very old scissor, but I really like the edges it's making. But it is broken, as you can see, so it's very difficult for me to actually cut. But the edging is like you have on the old pictures. So yeah. I also want to have this sort of like so. I also want to do something with this fabric. Okay, it's a little long. Something like this. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to glue this on. going to glue this together. And I'm going to glue it on top. I'm going to sew around this, and then I'm going to glue this onto this. Maybe I'm first going to sew around this and then sew around the second frame. Yeah. Okay, I sewn this together and I had a happy accident because this is turned into a pocket now, which I really like. But I didn't plan on making a pocket, but I am going to add things to it. Now I need to cut off this top part because it's a little bit too long. I also need to cut off this piece. And then also a little bit from the bottom. So it's just a little accent. It's adding something to the image. And I am adding, well, maybe I want to add something on the image, because that's possible too. I'm going to add a number. I'm not going to sew, but I am going to a little eyelet in. And squeeze it as flat as possible because I have to glue it onto this frame. And it needs to be able to slide in the envelope, of course. It's going to his shoes. Maybe I have to put it over here. Okay, I'm just going to leave this to dry, but it will fit in this envelope for sure. And I also wanted to do something with this and with this. Yeah, let's work on that. Okay, I want to put this in here. I cut off a little piece from the top and from the bottom, so it's fitting in here. And the word hotel is just popping out. I also want to add a little ticket on here. And maybe also, I'm not sure if I want a butterfly on here. Yeah. I'm going to add the butterfly on here. Like so. I don't think I'm going to put too much on. I just want to add another stamp on here. maybe over here. I am going to sew around this piece and around this piece, and I'm going to attach this onto here, but I'm going to do that later because I have to do more sewing, so I do all of it in one session. I want to do something with this one, with this one. Let me see. I think I want these two on here. Yeah. Maybe this one on here, like so. Something like this. Put this in here. Maybe I want some rose decoration also. Yes, that could work. I want this a little bit smaller. Yeah, something like that. I'm not so certain about the rose, sorry. I like to stick it in here. Where's my scissor? Over here. I'm going to put this one in here. Yeah. And I'm just going to use a piece of fabric. What does this say? Not sure. Is this bigger? If I can stamp on this. Yeah, I can. Okay, also need to poke a hole, but it's a very huge hole. So what I'm going to do is put this on top. I want to glue this on. Like so. Of course, put in some eyelets. I know that it's not real, of course, but I just like to embellish as much as I can. And I have to say, I really enjoy making smaller projects lately. Put this, we can put this in. I'm going to create a little tab. So this can go in here. Okay, I'm going to sew not around this one, but around this one, around the tag and around the image. Also, I'm going to do that in, well, all at once. And then I also want to work a little bit on this. Where is that? Over here. Put this on the front. Okay, not working. Also going to glue one at the back. I'm going to put the eyelet in, of course. I also have these. And these are stems from Tracie. Yay! And I thought, but I'm not sure if it will be visible. Certain it will not be visible. No, it's not going to be visible. No, it's going to disappear. I don't like that. But I'm going to put one over here. I didn't press hard enough. It's not the stamp, it's me. I'm not sure why I'm inking the backside, because I'm not going to, you're not going to see the backside. Because I want to put this on here and this on here. So the number shows up. I can glue this down. This is going to be here. And also, you're not going to see this. I forgot. So this is going to be something like this. I also have the other stamps from Tracie. And I'm going to add this photographer sample. I think I can stamp that on the sort of faux washi. I have to do it like so. And I also have to put something here. Identification. And no, this is too long. Oh, I'm very sticky. Okay, and I'm just going to put this aside. Just add a number. In here. Yeah, I think I have everything covered. I'm going to attach this together. And then I also want to add this postcard. Put this in here, this girl. And maybe place the post stamp a little bit off so you can still read. Place post stamp of postage. Postage is the word. Okay. Before I'm going to put this one on here. Okay, so I'm going to sew around all the items and then you will see me back. I sewn on all the pieces. I glued this on already. And the reason why is because I also did some stitching over here in the corner so it stays on. This is finished, I think. Yeah, I'm going to put this aside. This is going to be a little pocket. So just I'm going to glue that on. And I did a lot of messy sewing on purpose. I don't want it to be all straight. It needs to be, well, messy. Okay. I just need to let this dry a little. So I'm going to put this aside. I have this already over here. I sewn over the frame of the boy. I'm not certain if I want to. Yeah, I am going to glue it on here. And I could slide in another ticket over here. That's cool. Okay, let me see. Okay, this is completely off. But yeah, I'm going to put in an eyelet anyway. Oh, this is a chunky one. Okay, this is finished too. I'm going to show you when I have everything ready. This one I want to be in here. No, I'm going to use a split pen. I'm just going to add a little split pen in here. Let me see which one. This one maybe. So it still has room to wiggle. I also have these. There's so many things that I almost never use, which is a shame because they were fun to use. I'm also going to attach maybe this over here. Like so. Okay, let me see what we got. Where's the envelope? Over here. This can go in here. Not certain if I like this on here. Maybe I can put it over here. So this can go in the envelope. Then I have this with a little ticket in here. This can go in the envelope. I think these are glued down. So I can put this also in the envelope. And we got this postcard, and that is also going in the envelope. So this is the envelope, and now I need to figure out how am I going to close this. Am I going to create a wraparound? Maybe with a little eyelet in it. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Let me check how it will look. I don't know where I have a paper clip on this thing. I think it landed on there by accident. Because it's not a handy thing to do. I'm not certain about the string, to be honest. Oh yeah, I want a string. I'm going to poke a hole in here, put in the eyelet, and then we are finished. And I think I will make another project. Maybe a mix of both of the sets together. Because I really enjoy working with this. Squeeze a little bit more. What am I doing? I'm almost upside down trying to get a eyelet in. That's just not working. No, I don't like this. Because it's going to, maybe like so, yeah. I'm just going over the tip with the sewing machine, so it will keep everything over here together. I sewn over this piece, just a straight stitch back and forth, and now I can wrap this together. And yeah, and next, what is the next thing? Maybe just slide it underneath. So yeah, let me clean my desk and then I show you the end result. So this is the final envelope. I have put the outside on the inside, and I use the fabric, the lining fabric, actually as the outside, and I do love the outcome. I didn't do a lot of decorating on the back of the envelope, but I really like the fraying and the stitching. But this is the front side. And of course you have those little tickets that you can take out over here. This one is going to work like so. Maybe just do it like this. No, like this is more pretty. And inside you have the outside. And this is all in the little envelope, the little tag, and another tag with 2 tickets and a portrait, sorry, a postcard, and a picture, a photo, backside. And inside is this, and this can wiggle around a little. And yeah, this all goes into the little envelope. I'm just going to leave it like so you can see all the items I created. So I hope you liked the video, and yeah. Oh, I forgot. I also have this pretty one. So this is what I made for day 1 for the envelope challenge collaboration. And I just want to say something that I forgot to say, but these papers, my papers, come on Kofi for free on my Kofi page, and I will link it down below. And there will be a set of papers with lining around it, so it's easier for your scan and cut or other cutting machine, and without. I am going to post these separate, but if you by accident downloaded the wrong papers, you can also go back and download the right ones, of course, because they are for free. Tracie's papers will be for free on her Kofi shop page too. And yeah, this is the envelope project 25. The hashtag is the envelope project 25. I will link it also in the title of this video and in the description box. Make sure you check the event planner where you can see all those people joining in with the collaboration. And you can download this one on Tracie's website, and I will link that down below. And each day this will be updated, so the link of the video will be behind the name, and you just click on that on the screen when you downloaded it, and it will take you straight to the video of that day. And is there something else I needed to say? No, I don't think so. So yeah, thank you all for watching. I still think I'm forgetting something. No, I'm not forgetting something. But yeah, oh yeah, that is what I wanted to say. If you post your makes or share it on Instagram or in a TikTok reel or TikTok post, use the hashtag so we can see, we can follow. That is what I wanted to say. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Leave a like, leave a comment. And if you're new to my channel, maybe you want to be a subscriber. I have different things on my channel. As a matter of fact, this month I'm celebrating 5-year Etsy anniversary. So we have a lot of things going on in the Facebook group. I have several links down below. So open the description box, read all about this, but also a little bit about me and my channel. And of course, visit all the other collaborators' channels and support them. Be a subscriber, like the video, leave a comment. And last but not least, I want to thank Tracie for doing this together with me. Thank you so much, Tracie, for, well, trusting me that I can do this. And I have a lot of fun. And I will have more fun because I'm definitely sure I'm going to make another envelope with those fun papers we created together. Yeah, this is really it. Stay safe, stay creative, and hope to see you the next time. Greetings from the Netherlands. Bye bye. Bye.